Okay, because we need to learn why Selenium, so why Playwright, why we are working on Playwright. So sometimes we have to look into it. But if you see, if we go with the syllabus, see, first thing, there is a confusion. Why should we work with Playwright or TypeScript, JavaScript? Should we work with TypeScript or JavaScript? See, there is no difference. Okay, TypeScript is made over JavaScript. If in interview they ask you to write the code in JavaScript or TypeScript, if you tell them I know JavaScript or TypeScript, okay, they will no one will say no to you. Okay, they will say yes, you can go and write the program in any of this language because TypeScript is made over JavaScript. Always remember this. TypeScript is made over JavaScript. So you don't have to worry that I have to learn JavaScript or TypeScript. You can learn any of the language. Fine. Second thing, any one of you know any language. Suppose you know Java, you know .NET, any language, then it will be very easy for you to learn this TypeScript. This TypeScript is very easy. Else, you have to practice. See, what I will say, you really have to practice if you are not aware of any of the programming language. Okay, practice daily 4 to 5 programs. Then only we will able to come to the market and show your capabilities. Okay, so language you should learn first of all. Everyone should know at least 1 to 2 languages. Okay, currently I know people, most of them people now in market know Java and TypeScript or JavaScript. So you guys should also know at least two of them. Okay. Second thing, this is our automations playwright syllabus. Okay. We will be covering first of
Abhinav,
all.
are you sharing your screen?
Oh, sorry, man.
Yeah.
Can you see my screen?
Yes, yes, we can see that now.
Okay, sorry. So I told you that TypeScript is made over JavaScript. So we will be learning JavaScript plus TypeScript. So they will be same. All the code you write in TypeScript get compiled in JavaScript only. So don't worry about it. Second thing, I told you about Selenium. Okay. See, I am also associated. My one of my job is that I take daily 1 or 2 interviews. I am associated with some companies. Even we give the interviews also. So you will see this playwright is new to the market. Okay, playwright is new to the market. People still not aware about the questions. Okay, so they may ask questions related to Selenium also, and they can ask questions related to Playwright also. Okay, so always remember that see, there are many things. So if you are having showing the experience of 2 years also in Playwright, but having the knowledge what we will cover here will be enough to get a new job. Okay, because still company is learning this tool. Okay, there are people who are so fast who have just made a so much say what I say hurriness in this tool that learn MCP, learn AI. Okay, but in the market, if you go and research for the people, you will not find the people. Okay, those who know everything. Out of 20 automation testers, only two know about these things. Still 18 are working on Selenium, but Selenium is going out of market now. Okay, so we will be learning, we'll be starting with our uh, basics of automation. Okay, then we'll be going through our total TypeScript. We'll be seeing all the concepts of TypeScripts. Fine. Then we'll installation we will do in first class only, no issues. Then we'll be setting up the Playwright our Node.js and all this thing. We'll be looking at the architecture tool. Today only we'll see the architecture. Okay. How we navigate to browsers, how elements, locators. These are the things, basic things. See, what we do in our manual testing, we click on an element. So these are elements. Okay. Text box, how we handle tables, how we handle checkbox. Okay, so these are the only things we do in our automation also. Oh, sorry, manual testing also. We have the scenarios. In that scenarios, we have to enter some values. We get the output. So same thing we'll be doing here. Okay, weights. We will see the weight. Very important topic. Interview question. Okay, actions. How we click on them with the mouse, right click, left click. Okay, browser context. What is browser context? Like we have an incognito mode. So in the same way, there is a concept of browser context here. Okay, complex UI scenarios we will check. Okay, then after this complete TypeScript, Playwright will be going with a framework. We'll be doing a automation end-to-end project of Amazon. Okay. So we'll be doing Amazon. You can guys, if you have want, you can do your company project also if you are interested. But from my side, we'll be doing a project related to e-commerce website. Okay. We'll be integrating this code to our DevOps, sorry, CI/CD pipeline. Okay, it's GitHub and Jenkins. And at the end, we'll be looking at our, yeah, one of the things is that we will be doing the automation of APIs also. Fine, we'll be doing the API automation also, like get, post, put, delete, all these things. At the end, we are going to learn about AI, how I can integrate our AI with it. Okay, like you must have heard about a concept of MCP nowadays. It is coming in the market, guys. You must have heard that MCP. What it helps our LLMs. What is these our LLMs? These are our Chat GPT and Google Gemini. So it takes that data, it's sent to the agent, and MCP is like a switch. It performs the action. So at this point, you will see that how AI actually worked for us. All the things you have done till here, you will see, oh, everything can be done here only in these 2 hours. Okay, we'll be learning MCP, LLM. See this line, putting in your resume, always give a weightage. Okay, MCP, LLM, AI models. Okay, so always put this line after if you do or not do the syllabus that is yours, depend on you. But this will give the back weightage. Okay, so this will be our entire course. Anyone has any question in it? Anyone? Hmm? Shiva, any question?
Uh, I'm good. It's clear, pretty clear.
Naveen, any question? Okay, fine. So this will be our total course, which will be covering everything related to our playwright. Fine. So what is basically now let's start with playwright. Okay, what is basically a playwright? What is playwright? Anyone can answer what is playwright. You see, actually, playwright is a open source. Remember this thing. And why it is famous? Why this playwright is so much famous? See, this is famous because it is developed by Microsoft. Always remember, it is developed by Microsoft. Okay, and used for web testing. You cannot test a desktop applications. Okay, you can test web test. Right. So it is an open source automation library developed by Microsoft used for web testing. You can do the mobile testing also over here. Remember, okay, you can do mobile testing also over here. So this is most, and currently this is most popular in the market. Currently, why? You see, the basic reason why it is so popular is Microsoft. It is developed by Microsoft. Selenium is not developed by Microsoft. Okay, so that's why you see that is also popular. That has ruled the world. Selenium ruled the world for 15, 16 years. But now all the AI integrations because that is totally open source for the market. But this is handled by Microsoft. That is one of the reasons. Okay. Why it is so popular? Why Playwright is so popular? First, native multi-browser support. See, Selenium also support this. I am not doing any comparison currently. I will show you the comparison also because that is also one of the interview question. So it provides native multi-browser support. Means with a single API, with a single API. Hope you all guys know what is API. Okay, you must have done APIs. So with a single API, okay, with a single API, I can run my code on different browsers. I can run it on Chromium also. I can run it on WebKit also. What is WebKit? Apple Safari. Okay, and Firefox also. So it is a multi-browser. I will give you these notes. Don't worry. PDF. We have only 1 day notes. After that, we'll be doing the coding only. Second, auto wait. Okay, so it provide us auto wait. In Selenium, what we used to do? We used to put thread.sleep. We used to put implicit, explicit. We also use here, but it has something known as auto wait. See, this is one of the biggest headache in automation is waiting for an element to load. Remember, this is the biggest headache. Okay. So Playwright automatically waits for an element to be visible. Okay. So it should be visible before Playwright perform any action like clicking or type. Okay. So it actually reduces our failures. It actually reduces our failures. So this is one of the major advantages and interview question. Next, true parallel execution. See, parallel execution simply, you can run 10 test cases parallel. You can run multiple test cases parallel. Okay. So that help us to execute multiple test cases at a time. While you can run a test case on your Chrome also, you can run at a time Firefox also and different also. Right. It's okay. There are some, so I can say true parallel execution. Set another trace viewer. See, this is one of the excellent advantages. So after post execution, you do the post execution, there is a tool. So it records your execution. It records your entire execution. Remember. So your entire execution is recorded. Fine. So you can play and back and see the output. Okay, you can see the screenshot. You can see the console logs. So that this is very, very important. Trace viewer. Very important feature. Next, we have playwright inspector also. You can see line by line execution, real time line by line. Okay, it will show you a recording, but if you want like debugging, we do. Okay, it has a playwright inspector. It is just same like your debugger. So these are the few advantages of your playwright, and this is an interview question. Remember, anyone, any questions, anyone, anyone. Pooja, do you have any question?
No, sir.
Next. See, Selenium also support multiple languages in the same way Playwright also support multiple languages. So we have language support. We will be doing with TypeScript. We will be using JavaScript also. So we can use TypeScript slash JavaScript. Okay. You can use Java also. But see, market is currently having the vacancies for TypeScript or JavaScript only. Python vacancies are there, but see, why TypeScript? Why TypeScript? Reason TypeScript also Microsoft based. Why? Because it is also Microsoft based. So we have Java, Python, C Sharp also. Okay, so these are the languages which it is. So these you can say are the basic languages that is supported by Playwright. Okay. So, and to be, if you want to be in testing, you want to grow as an automation tester, you should know any of the two of these languages. Now, previously, 1 year back, I can say one language Java was working. Okay, but now two languages are very important. Okay. Because if you see every automation tester know these, any of the two. Either they know Python or Java, and now they are learning TypeScript. Okay. Now we have something differences. See, this is the interview question because I have seen many of you know Selenium also. See, if you don't know Selenium, I'm not saying that you should learn, but there are people who know the Selenium also, and this is the interview question when they will go, okay, and showcase in their resume that they know Playwright and Selenium. So one question will always be asked: what is difference between Selenium and Playwright? Okay. So first difference is architecture difference. We will read about the architecture of Playwright. First is architecture. So Playwright has a bidirectional WebSocket. You will read about it. WebSocket means there is a connection is opened and you can communicate bidirectionally. Okay. And Selenium has HTTP WebDriver. So you have to install the driver, then you have to remember we have to install the driver in it. HTTP speed, बहुत important. So very important. Sorry, speed fast, very fast. Why? Because you have a web socket. Now no driver is in between. So it can directly communicate with it. Okay, it has slower. Next, auto wait. Okay, okay, what is auto wait? This is automatic here. Automatic. Yeah, I told you here. Auto wait is automatic there. See here. But in Playwright, you have to manually set up. Okay, so these three are the major differences. There are also multi-tab iframe difference, a Safari WebKit difference is there, but these three are the major difference. Fine. Any questions, anyone? Please ask.
Is auto-wait mechanism is manually for Selenium, right?
Yes.
Okay.
We give thread.sleep, we give implicit wait, we give explicit wait. Fine. But here, yes, I have to write it, friend. Fine. Mhm. Anyone? Okay. Now, so this was the basic. Okay, now let's discuss about the architecture. Okay, let's see the architecture of it. Very important. If you explain this architecture, it will be always beneficial. Okay, it will give you, say, if interviewer is thinking something, say, want to ask you anything. If you define this architecture, he asks. If you define it, you will get at least in his mentality that you know it. And under his mind, he already selected you. Okay, so I'm explaining it. I don't know how many you have given Selenium interviews 7, 8 years back. So what happens in Selenium is 7, 8, 9 years back. People used to ask the architecture of Selenium also. Okay, nowadays they go directly to the interview questions and ask to write the programs and all. Previously, when it introduced for 3, 4 years, they were asking about the architecture only. So now currently also you should know the architecture. So first thing is in remember Selenium, what type of architecture was it? It was HTTP WebDriver protocol. Now Playwright. Playwright uses bidirectional. That is connection based architecture. Okay, connection based architecture. So what is connection based? So see here there is a web socket, something known as web socket. Now it set up the connection. Previously, what happened? We used to install the web drivers. We used to install the drivers for it. Now we don't have to install the drivers. It automatically have everything. It opens the connection and set up the instance. Set up the instance. Okay. So, so how it works? So there's something no, there are key pillars. One is single socket connection, single web socket connection. Remember, if you don't understand, ask me. Okay, again. So as soon as you run your script, see what I'm saying, listen to me. As soon as you run your script, Playwright opens a permanent connection. Okay, it activates a connection with browser. It activates a connection with browser through WebSocket. Okay, instead of sending the HTTP request and getting the output, no, it opens the connection. Fine, it permanently opens the connection with a as soon as you run a. So I click on this button. Okay, Google launch this. So it will open the connection with browser that will activate through WebSocket. Okay, remember. First is this is single connection. Fine. And if I was saying some term known as browser context. I told you see there are three terms, remember always. So due to remember why Playwright is what is the architecture? It has a WebSocket connection architecture. Next, it has a architecture known as browser. Let's see what I'm saying. Browser, browser context, and tab. So what is the meaning of it? See, what is a browser? So suppose I launches this browser. This is my browser. Okay, this is my complete browser. So engine will start. Engine will start of this browser. What is browser context? It is similar to your incognito mode. So every time a browser launch, we will launch its page. Okay, that is a incognito mode. Means it will not have any of the cookies. It will not have your any authentication. It will be a fresh page. Then under that incognito mode, we will be launching a tab. Okay, so this is the basic architecture. So we have to establish a WebSocket connection. So socket connection is with the browser. Browser has browser context and browser context has tab. Okay. So this is known as your total means WebSocket connection is the basic architecture of. Okay. Anyone, any question till now? Next. So we have seen single WebSocket connection. This is also known as in Playwright only direct browser protocol access. So what happens? So now Playwright will talk directly. After connection is established, Playwright will talk directly to browser engine. Okay. For Chrome, we have something known as Chrome Dev Tool Protocol. Okay. For Firefox, we might be having something. So these are the engines which help you to directly talk to them. So we have first thing, that is direct WebSocket connection. You will establish a connection. After that, you will have a protocol access that will help you to communicate. Okay. So every browser has its own protocol so that we can communicate. We can Playwright will communicate. Fine. So this is the second thing. And third is your this browser context. Okay. Now, anyone, any question? Um, anyone? See, if you don't understand, ping me out. No issues in it. Okay. This might be theory class first time, but now theory is over. Now theory is over. Now we are going to do practical. Everything we are going to do. Hope you guys are having laptops with you. Okay. Now we need to do some installation. Hello, everyone. Can anyone speak up?
Yes, no.
Yeah. So let's start with the installation. So first of all, let's Google it out. Everyone, please, we will be doing everything now practical. Okay. So install Node.js. First of all, go and install Node.js. Okay. Windows installer MIS. Fine. I'm installing it. Guys, install it and download it and install it. First of all, so first of all, let's go to our this website, Node.js. Okay. And install it. First, Node.js and install it. Download it. Now, if you have installed it, just go to command prompt. Fine. After installation, go to command prompt. Take your time. Please let me know your goal. See, we will be working everything practically. So all have to be on the same phase. Okay. Give node minus B. Or I can do the coding also. Recording is there. You will see the person number here. Okay. So are you installing? Naveen, are you installing? Rafina, are you installing? Hello.
Actually,
Yeah.
I'm joining from my phone.
Okay. Okay,
Yeah.
just install it out. Okay.
Mhm.
See the
It's
video.
okay.
I will share the video also.
Hmm.
Install it. Just ping me out, master.
No, quick pointer. I'm using Mac
Yeah.
environment. I hope it will not make any difference in these
No,
steps,
no,
right?
no issues, no issues, no issues, no issues.
Mm,
You take for
yeah.
Mac.
Oh, yeah. I took for Mac and I installed Node. Yeah.
Yes.
Also, Abhinav, will there be any dependency on the versions of the node for the type of the activities we'll be doing? Because I remember when I had a touch up with Selenium, right? We used to have a specific browser versions only that was supporting at the time, kind of thing.
Okay, done. You guys can
Then
do. You can what you can do. You can see the recording. If you any issues, you can ping me in afternoon. Now, what is Node.js? Let's understand. We have installed it. We should know what is Node.js. Okay, that is also important. Anyone?
no idea.
Yeah. So, no idea. Anyone? See, remember, Node.js is also open source. It is also a open source. Okay. And it actually it is designed differently from the traditional servers. How can I explain you? Like it has a actually two pillars in it. See, I'm telling about you don't have to remember this thing, but we should know at least. Okay. Why Node.js is used basically? Why? Because it excels in handling data streaming. Remember, data streaming and real-time updates. That is the advantages of Node.js. Okay. And it is widely used for building APIs, real-time applications, in automations, in tooling, in streaming services. Everywhere now you will find Node.js. Okay. So this is very important. And one more term which is associated with Node.js, that is NPM. When you were installing, you will find there was something it was asked to install NPM also. So what is this NPM? This is a node package manager. Okay, these are the small theories we should know at least. So what is this node? See, if you have done, you might be knowing about this Maven, Maven repository in Selenium. What is that Maven used to do? It used to have all your repository. It used to have your all your repository in Selenium. So this is also NPM is the world largest software registry. Remember, NPM is the world largest software registry. It has thousand crores of pre-written libraries, pre-written code, packages, everything is there. So we always download it. So I will let you know. I will also download it. Okay, when we will download our, we will install our what TypeScript. I will use this. Okay. So this is the world largest library. Okay. Software registry. Fine. Second, you guys are done with it. Let's install Visual Studio Code. Okay, go to this directory, install Visual Studio. Install it, then I will let you know why we are installing. See, for Mac, you can install this Mac. Windows people can install this. Okay, done. Everyone done? Okay, do it yourself, no issues. Anyone face any issues, let me know. We would complete it in the afternoon. Okay, after installing this, okay, now I need to install our TypeScript. Now, see, we'll be starting with TypeScript. After that, we'll go to Playwright. We'll be starting with TypeScript, then we'll go to Playwright. Okay. So first, our this all the syllabus related to TypeScript will be completed. Okay. Then this A layer. Okay, we'll be completing TypeScript. After that, we'll be starting with our Playwright. TypeScript 100% two interview questions are there. 2 to 3 interview questions, 100% are there. Okay. So now, guys, launch your Visual Studio Code. Right. So go to your any drive. I am going to my C drive. Let me close this. Okay. Now go to your C drive. Create a new folder. I am creating a new folder 8 a.m. batch. Create a new folder 8 a.m. batch I have created. Right. Press enter. Now go here. Go to file. Open folder. Okay. Here select this folder. Select. Anyone, any issues, let me select this folder. Fine. Now we need to install our Playwright. Go to terminal, new terminal. Fine. Give here command npm. See, I told you about npm now. Install. minus G. TS means TypeScript. Node, it's node. Press enter. Physics. So just it has installed it. Fine. There might be some error. I don't know. So we have given our command as npm install minus. Okay. And next thing, just give again this command. Go to node minus G, give TypeScript. Okay. Now next give TSC init. So it will create a ts.config.json. So what is this ts.config.json? TS, which file it has created? TS config dot JSON. So what it is? So here you see. So when you work with TypeScript, okay, remember when you work with TypeScript, so you are writing code that browses Node.js, okay. So TypeScript do not directly understand the things. I told you TypeScript is made over JavaScript. So you can say tsconfig.json file is the heart of TypeScript project. Okay. It is a configuration file, okay, which has a format in JSON. Okay. And it is in the root directory. Fine. So it tells how, see, you don't have to know about these things. But remember, ts.config.json tells the TypeScript compiler exactly how to compile your TypeScript code into JavaScript. I told you TypeScript is made over JavaScript. So this ts.config.json will tell you how to compile your TypeScript code into JavaScript. Okay. So this is the thing. Now theory is over. Don't worry, but we have to see these files also. Okay. Now you have to create first. Let's create a demo. Initial. So let's check out whether our this TypeScript is installed properly or not. See, there is a addition button. There is a addition button you can see. So this is a new file. What it is? New file. Okay. Just click on it. So it will ask you to write the name. So I gave name as a app.ts. TS means it's a TypeScript. TS means it's a TypeScript. So I've created a file. Okay. I haven't created any folder. You can create a folder also. I haven't created. It is already in my folder. I created a file with TS extension. Just give the command console.log. I'm just printing. Don't worry. We'll do programming tomorrow. Hello. Fine. Just console.print is like a print. Okay. Just go over there, give the command ts slash node my app dot see hello world. It's working. So means I have successfully installed TypeScript on my machine. Now here come our full syllabus. Now from tomorrow we'll be starting on these things. Daily 3 programs, it will make you a perfect in this. coding world. So guys, any questions from anyone? I'm stop sharing and I'm stop recording. Okay, anyone has any questions?